All right, let's resume. I have gone through the active liberals, and I have noted with an asterisk folks I would be interested in permanently keeping. That said, I am still going to risk them in selling brownies. We can always find more committed individuals for the cause. We're just here at the start of the game, you know? We're just here at the start. We're going to go forth to stop evil for one more day. Again, we're looking to build up our security, and we'll give our new liberal recruits the opportunity to make some money for us so that we can send our founder to classes. And we're a political terrorist. We have to do whatever it takes to stop this arch conservative nightmare. And that involves training up our lockpicking, our security skill, so that we can do some great and wonderful things. Then that's just what it requires. Let's get going. We're not going to build up persuasion score anymore because my conversations are at an end. One advantage of stringing along a bunch of conversations is that you can continue to accrue skill. But I have no meetings arranged. That's okay. There's a number of folks there, including a car salesperson. I looked at them in the Creatures XML. They would be pretty nifty, alas. Conservative, very difficult to recruit. Uh, Easier to seduce. Could also kidnap them. We're not in the kidnapping position right now. A lot of risk in kidnapping, particularly when you don't have a weapon, and you're that far from the exit, and you're alone. Denise is accosted by police while selling brownies. Oh no! Already? All right, I'm attempting to use the question mark, and I'm not getting a information pop up here to show off. Try to lose them, Denise. You're one of the good ones. You even have some street sense on you. You got hit up to begin with. You're being chased by death squad officers. You lost one of them. You lost your right lung, and your left lung, and your upper spine, and your life. First martyr. Well, well, rest in pieces. Let's fly a flag here at the homeless shelter. Man, damn. All right, let's go take some classes. I am looking to take some classes in some just in case type of skilling. It might come up over the course of my activities. And so I want to be a little careful here. It's going to be dodge. I'm going to master dancing and move like water before I send my ass out to stop evil. Give me some dodge, please. Look at that money rolling. Now Lucy's being chased by death squad officers. Oh, no. She was seized, thrown to the ground, and shot in the head. Because these are death squad officers, and we're living in an arch conservative nightmare. There are no arrests when death squad officers are involved. That's another loss. Another loss to fuel my bank account. It's dangerous out there. I don't know if there can be only one of the, the first batch that I recruited. But good luck. Good luck. You are taking that class in dodging, right? I pressed the correct number? I hope so. Jasmine's now been accosted by a single death squad officer, and she fails to escape. She has also been lost. I passed a class. Now Paulette has been accosted. She makes a mess. She murmurs, "What about my offspring?" She has 9 hit points. There's no way she's getting away. How dare this video game prove the streamer wrong? Oh! And then she somehow managed to lose the death squad officer, but died before she could finish getting away. Man, I hadn't even given her an asterisk, and if she had made it there after eventually recovering from her injury, definitely would have had a permanent spot on the team. Oh, January is now 25 years old. Her birthday is in January. Yeah, her birthday is in January. She also, as it turns out, is the last one standing. I didn't expect that to happen so fast. I tell you what. I tell you what. Uh Congratulations. You don't have to sell brownies anymore. You did it. You survived the games. We're going to have you do community service. You're going to safe way to improve the public opinion liberal crime squad. It's not illegal at all. It's going to increase your juice up to a maximum of 10. It's going to improve your stats. Charisma 9 here, heart 10, agility 7. I think there's some redundancy there with the charisma score and the heart, given how like the amount of lovers works. I think it would be better to see like an intelligence of 9 here and a charisma of 3. Maybe have some more of those points at agility. The lack of strength there. Well, we'll just have to make do. But January, you're here. She made $108 yesterday, and she is the last one. Wow, that went quick, huh? Arts conservative nightmare. I could take her to some classes as well. I'm not gonna put her in this party though. I dare say. Give me 3 dodge, and I think the next thing I'm going to do is take some classes in tailoring, because I want to make a new outfit for myself. Pass a class in tailoring. I think that'll be good enough for me. Let's make an outfit. I wish to make myself a black block outfit. These were not something that was in the game for a long time. These got added during Isaac G's overseeing the community branch of Liberal Crime Squad. Start a black block outfit. This also gets you the opportunity to see how many outfits we could potentially make and the modifications we can do to various outfits. Like we could modify this sari here, give it all kinds of wild and crazy shit. This toga can't be modified. Tank top? No. Apron? Fuck yeah, apron. This goes all the way over here to human tank suit. Tank suit, which would be the equivalent of the heavy ceramic armor. Though this is definitely much worse. Dodge minus 20, accuracy minus 6. That does seem like a bad idea for sure. It'll be damn impossible to make a donkey suit or an elephant suit. Crazy. Easier to make damn seal armor. You can buy some of this stuff from various shops. I'm here to make my own black block outfit. That's very sneaky and it hides my face. No need for extra armor on this, though. That could be pretty handy to have some torso armor in case of emergencies. No, the founder has a special advantage. I believe in New Age, it's been shifted to have like your dodge chance roughly doubled instead of other things, including other characters diving in the way to protect the founder. Like I don't know that for sure though. First rate black block outfit, great. I'm gonna equip that right now. We lose out on the plus 30, but it's time to get out there, go forth to stop evil. There is work to be done. And let's go do it, damn it. Let's go do it. We are juiceless with this character, and we're going to go pick some juice up. January, almost got the juice, you know, from the work that she's doing with community service. But we, as the founder, are going to go get it in different ways. Different ways. Let's come to the garment makers. Our clothes outfit does not blend in here at all. We'd want to be nude, actually. But we're here not for disguising, but for fading into the shadows. We're here for stealing fine cloth, which should make future tailoring cheaper for us. And we're here to destroy textile equipment. We're already an activist. We can get up to 200 juice this way, smashing things. We don't have a criminal record so long as we're not caught doing this stuff. Our security skills are already going to be going up. I don't want to stay too long. I don't want to go too far from the entrance. We have some work to do, okay? The conservatives are suspicious. We could free these sweatshop workers, but they would want to join me up to my recruit cap, and I don't want to lug around anyone at this time. We fade into the shadows, the shadows, the shadows. This is training up my stealth skill. That's important. 39 juice. Let's see if I can push it a bit further. And indeed, we can. 50 juice on the nose. We are a socialist threat now. And you'll note my attributes are being magnified. My juice. The higher your base attribute value is, the more you're going to gain from juice, and the more you'll lose if your juice goes into the negatives. My stealth is even leveled up here as well. You'll note that my recruit cap has now increased too. We can keep doing this type of activity until we get to 200 juice. The cap is 1,000 juice. That's your final level. The conservatives are suspicious, but they're not alarmed. A group calling itself the Liberal Crime Squad burst onto the scene of political activism yesterday, according to a spokesperson for the police department. The events took place at the League Garment Makers. Further details are sketchy. Police sources suggest that the LCS engaged in theft, destruction of private property, and unlawful entry. Indeed, indeed, indeed. You know, the January is now an activist here as well. Her attributes have gone up. She can't recruit anyone at this stage yet, though, and she won't gain any more juice just by doing this. But I'm not looking to have her commit anything in the way of crimes. I don't remember off the top of my head whether the punk jacket adds any amount of professionalism. I'm going to assume that's a no. I am going to swap her to... No, if I swap her to a legal fundraising activity, she's still wanted for prostitution. She could still get picked up. Let's keep her on community service. Liberal disobedience and graffiti could have her go up to 50 juice. But I've got other, ways of thinking about how I would, keep her intact. I might even make her a black block outfit of her own and actually take her with the founder as a treat, as a prize. Though she would certainly need some stealth score. She definitely doesn't have it. She would be very firmly leaning on the stealth score of the gear. There's a big difference between having nothing and having one. And that's not something you can take a class for. That's something that I could teach a class for. It's something that she could learn slowly. It would take a bunch of time. I think I'm willing to do that. We've got plenty of money. I'm not in any rush. We could go so many years. Just give it some time. I think she'll accrue 0.5 a day. Once she gets up to 1, I think I'll be ready to take her out. And she can be out there taking actions. And maybe I'll name her after someone who's given me loads and loads of money. Corporate Grimith's anarcho-capitalism name handing out situation. Anyway, now that's done. Let's go forth to stop evil again. The garment makers is at high security, but I may very well be willing to risk that. That's a way for me to quickly level up my stealth, and I don't have to do too much there. Yeah, sure. Let's go back to League Garment Makers. Already, an encounter. We won't gain any more juice for looting. That takes you up to 50 juice. But we will continue to accrue juice. The sweatshop worker observed my liberal activity and shouted for help. You tattletale. I risked smashing that while there was people there. And someone tattled on me. Unbelievable. Let's get on with it. Paris Flea Market, spa, health, beauty, and fitness, fine leather chairs, quality pre-owned vehicles, soulmate wanted. We are now wanted for crimes. Had I not been caught there, we would not have been wanted for crimes. I thought it would be fine. The risk I took, well, that'll show me. As we are wanted for more and more crimes, we'll continue to build up more and more heat. The police will want us more and more, as they should, quite frankly. We'll head to cosmetics next. A nice demo there of how things could just go awkward. We're going to free some wonderful animals. And we're going to see about taking better care of getting caught. In New Age, you can interact with things while, like, other people are on the space. But it won't always go in your favor if you're trying to remain hidden, as we just demonstrated there. That's okay. We managed to get out. And it's not like I was looking to keep my character completely clean of a criminal record. No. There will be plenty of crimes. We're now revolutionary, 100 juice. And our attributes continuing to increase there. Good stuff. Note that intelligence is capping the security. I noted that would be something to keep an eye on, but we will have plenty of security for most activities. The LCS has struck the beginner's cosmetics. Great. How are you doing over here? It's been a few days. Yeah, you're getting 500ths of a stealth point. Another 18 days and I will be willing to take you out. We'll get you an outfit made before then, to be sure. We're going to stay away from genetics. Genetics, we might open up some lab experiment cages, and it could release some very spooky and scary monsters, and I could probably elude them and evade them, but it would raise an alarm, and there'd be all sorts of terrible things happening. What's that for the oil refinery? We'll pick up some weird chemicals. I think they're worth $2 a pop if we sell them at the pawn shop. We'll also find some factory equipment. Run into some janitors along the way. If we get sleepers in these locations, we'll get maps of these areas. Some of the layouts are more asinine than others. So it goes. That's plenty of industrial equipment right there. Whew. Jackpot. See if that's another door I can open? Or a lockpick? No. I was continuing to go until there we go. I was like, let me find a door to lockpick. I am pretty deep in here now, and that's risky. However, I've got myself up to Urban Commando. This activity will no longer provide me juice. Those stats have continued to go up here. 17 heart, which of course influences hit points. 14 agility, 11 strength, 10 intelligence, 8 charisma. Hell yeah. Let's make our way out of here. Our work is done at the oil refinery. Again, we're not wanted for any crimes other than the one time we were caught. And I could ostensibly, if I won a court case, if I turned myself in, not to death squad officers, of course, get that expunged from my record. Only thing you can't get expunged, I'm sure that holds true in New Age, is escaping prison. Turns out that's a no-no. All right. Well, I think that about covers it. It's a good setup. Suppose we've got a bunch of recruits that we could pick up. So before we end this video, let's head back out there and see. Well, there's sex workers. We can bring into the fold again. Mutants, gonna stay away from them this run. And other folks who aren't guaranteed liberals, I don't feel like trying to persuade moderates and conservatives to the side. Let's just go after someone who's flagged as liberal. See who we can win. I ask around for a sex worker. We could date them. There's special mechanics here where I'd have to spend $100 per date. That's the expectation, you know? Okay. Would you like to hear something disturbing? Animals endure unimaginable suffering in labs just so we can test cheap products like shampoo and mascara? This is not someone I'd like to keep permanently. How about you? The one agility there is, that's like the 10 strength. I'm like, oh man, if you had the strength and agility, like if you could just take the points there and spread them to say, intelligence and heart, charisma, we'd be in business. You want to hear something disturbing? The intelligence community monitors innocent citizens, treating your private life like a library book they can check out at any time. Dear me, is there anything we can do? Maybe so. How about you? How about you? You're not too bad, agility and heart. Not too bad. In the name of national security, we sacrificed our soul by letting the government torture and abuse human beings on our behalf. Oh, really? Yeah, really. How about you? You want to hear something disturbing? Corporate greed has turned full-time jobs into poverty traps while workers' rights are eroded daily. Yeah, really. How about you? 10 heart, 10 charisma? There's just redundancy there with the 10 heart and 10 charisma. Like, I suppose that does cover persuasion and seduction in equal measures. I don't think those combine for the purposes of determining how many lovers you had, as I discussed in the prior video. We live in such a backwards country right now that people think it's a right to walk around with the power to murder at any moment. Oh my science, we've got to do something. How much? Oh yeah, I'm here for this sex worker. 10 strength, 9 agility, 9 heart. This stuff. I mean, yeah. Oh well, this sex worker is here to bring the hurt, the beat down. Animals endure unimaginable suffering in labs just so we can test cheap products like shampoo and mascara. All right, welcome aboard. Potentially, maybe, possibly. You want to hear something disturbing? Your private life will be treated like a library book. Come on in. This is so many meetings scheduled. Probably gonna lose some folks, but we'll get eager. Sacrificed our soul. And 10 agility, 8 heart, 8 charisma. The intelligence and charisma there were swapped. That'd have some really nice flexibility there. 10 agility, that's pretty good. Sexism is still pervasive in subtle ways, and women make much less than they deserve for their labor. Locks, I don't think we can allow that. Eve kind of regrets equating to the situation. I'm not going to spend money on props. We're just gonna... Well, there'll be more meetings, right? Well, we'll always have more people we can talk to. Always, right? Actually, you are someone who has 10 agility. I'm willing to throw down $50 on props in a book for you to keep. Suha? Krishna? So views. You're interested in learning more? Okay. LGBT rights. Adrian Parr will spend some money on a prop. Jenny Marsden? Kind of regrets agreeing to this. Just casually chat. Joan Wade? Casually chat. Lilith? Already feels that something needs to be done. Casually chat. And actually missed the meeting with Helena due to multiple bookings of recruitment sessions and Bonnie. I was not able to keep all of them together. That's tragic, considering the other 2 folks that we saw. But a demonstration that you can't have that many meetings scheduled, even when you can have that many recruits. That's going to end the episode, but let's play it out. I guess I could schedule more meetings. I kind of meant to do something else with the day, like heart and intelligence. Ooh. I think this is very, very greedy. Systemic racism and lack of accountability in policing disproportionately harm marginalized communities. What's life without a little greed, I guess? Cornelia feels something needs to be done. We'll spend $50. Eve will take a lot of persuading. Spend $50. You feel something needs to be done. We shall casually chat. Monica feels something needs to be done. We'll casually chat. Adrian, get $50. Jenny's going to take a lot of persuading. Casually chat. Joan will take a lot of persuading. And Lilith is ready to fight for the Liberal Crime Squad. Come on in, Lilith. Come on into the homeless camp. All right, welcome in. You have a new assignment. I know you are so eager to assist us with these tasks. It's gonna be great. Sell some weed brownies. If I learn how to teach. Okay. Let's take a class to learn how to teach because I might want to use you to pass off the covert ops of security and stealth. That makes sense. Let's learn how to teach. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. As just one more minute, just one more day, just one more day, just one more day, just one more day. Just one more day. It'll be fine, guys. Just one more day. Just one more day. Cornelia is ready to fight for the Liberal Crime Squad. Welcome in. Cornelia, come on in. You're interested in learning more? We'll have a casual chat with you. Suha's ready to fight for the Liberal Crime Squad. Welcome in. Monica is ready to fight for the Liberal Crime Squad. Welcome in. Adrian is ready to fight. Welcome in. Jenny's interested in learning more. That's cool. So is Joan. All right. Continuing to accrue more individuals here. Cornelia is someone I'm actually interested in keeping with a 10 heart and 10 intelligence. I can find having someone with some intelligence there. We can make use of you. For sure. Do some more intelligence-based things. The agility of 1 there means I don't really want to take you out on any stealth assignments at all, but we could, like, keep you back home. We could maybe use you with computers. For now, I will asterisk your name. Suha is a no. Monica, tempting, but I'm going to say no on asterisking that. Adrian is definitely getting 1. All right. Let's assign tasks. Cornelia, community service. Adrian, community service. Suha, selling weed brownies. Monica, selling weed brownies. Just one more day. Just one more day. Just one more day. We have 3 more meetings left. Just one more day. All right, just one more day. Oh no, Monica, run! Monica! Monica's dead. Eve's ready to fight. All right, welcome in, Eve. Sure, come to the homeless camp. Jenny's ready to fight. Welcome in, Jenny. Joan, you're ready to fight. Welcome in, Joan. All right, we have 8 recruits. Some of them I will not risk. Others I will risk. I don't know how strongly I feel about keeping Jenny, since heart and charisma seems to show up a dime a dozen, quite frankly. We've got January, although she has 10 juice. But we have Eve here with the 10 intelligence, I think, or 10 agility. The heart's a little low. The heart's a little low, but I'm willing to try believing in Eve. Jenny and Joan, we're gonna say no on. So let's have you do community service, and let's have you 2 sell weed brownies, and that's that for this video. This went on some time. We got ourselves a criminal record on the founder. We've lost a number of sex workers. We've picked up plenty of money along the way. We're still in the first month. We've made big gains. As it goes to the issues, you can see that we've actually made impacts. We've lowered the popularity of the president. Some folks are caring about this stuff here. And some folks are caring about us now. And we'll have to keep working on that. It's going to be slow going. Or perhaps fast going. Depends. It depends. But this is where I leave you folks here. Take care, everyone. Stay safe out there. And make sure you end up with an asterisk next to your name. So that I keep you off of the street instead of selling brownies unless you like to live dangerously. Farewell.